it's Joni and Allison again, and we wanted to talk about consigning in general and kind of the flow Happy Moms is going in for consigning and some tips that will help you along the way and that will actually make your drop off even more smoother than it already is. Okay, so remember, if you want to consign, if you're a returning consigner, you will always keep the same consigner number. You'll just register as a returning consigner. If you're a new consigner, you will register and you will register online through our website. You'll receive a consigner number. And then you can start entering.
Right, and then you will also do a drop-off appointment, and usually those are in 30-minute increments, right?
And so, yes, when you register online, you'll receive a consigner number and a password, just like any of the portals, and you'll also choose your drop-off time, which she's talking about. Our times are every 15 minutes. So, for example, if you have the time from 2:30 to 3, that means you need to come at 2:30, and we're estimating your appointment will last from 2:30 to 3. Don't come at 2:57, because if you do that, you haven't even got any of your items in, and the 3 o'clock appointment's already starting. Right. So if your time is from 2:30 to 3, come at 2:30, and you should be done by 3. And sometimes it's less, sometimes a little more, depending, on how much you have and everything. But so you'll register online, you'll receive a consigner number, your password, make a drop-off appointment. If you want to partner with us for work shifts, you can do that as well. Benefit of that is you get to shop even earlier, and you also get your percentages a little more for partnering with us. So you're partnering with us for us to help you sell your items. So the more you partner shifts, your percentage goes up a little more too. And all that can be found on our website.
Yes.
So you'll register. First things, make sure and snag that drop-off appointment, because they get going pretty quickly, especially at different times. So, and then you'll start entering your items, which the other videos will tell you about tagging.
Yes, and all of that is done on the website.
Yes.
You can even see, after a few days into the sale, you can even see what you've sold. You can, everything you need to know about your tags and everything is going to be right there. Things, you can look on the other videos, but in the descriptions on the website shows you things that you cannot sell, things that you can sell. So all that's on there too. So really familiarize yourself with the website.
Yes, the videos are going to help you tons. We just made videos for prepping, tagging, pricing. As you enter your items online, a lot of people ask, and we've mentioned other videos, you'll use white cardstock, and it will print. Our new tags will be 10 to a page. So it kind of helps you figure out how much cardstock you need. And we also have links on our website if you want to buy this cardstock you need to through Amazon, but it's also at Walmart or Target as well. But actually, Target hasn't been having it. So Walmart, or look at our Amazon link. But 10 of these print to a page. And the cool thing is, it all prints out for you. You'll put your category, your size, description, see our other videos for hints about entering clothing and everything, and it'll print just like this. You cut it out and then see our videos about how to attach. Now, you're ready. You've entered everything, you've priced it to sell, you are excited, you're ready to get rid of this stuff and buy stuff for the next season. What are you going to do at drop off now?
So you are going to pull up, and then you're going to walk in, and there it can be a little overwhelming, because what you'll see is people trying to get your stuff out as soon as possible. Right. So there are a few things that you can make that go a lot quicker. And actually, we are saying now either you do it or
prep it at home.
Yeah, you do it at home or you do it here. So when you pull up and you come in, you probably going to see a worker at the front, and you can ask for a rack. We have carts that you can put your stuff in. We have all different kinds of things to pull your stuff in. So the main thing when you get your things in is they have to be sized, and they have to be separated according to gender. Okay, so every size has to be individually hung on the rack. And it has to be hung on the rack. You can't bring in a bin full of clothes and say, here are my clothes, okay? Because you're gonna be waiting a long time, and it's gonna back up the other drop-off appointments. So just go ahead and either size your stuff at home and band it, or do that, not bring it here and then size it. So that way it can get out. We also encourage you to do all of your books together, have your books in the same bin, your toys in the same bin. It just makes everything a lot quicker when you get here.
So basically, you'll either sort the sizes at home, like she said. We will get our sizes together, we get all our 6s together, rubber band it, and then boom, right on the rack. It just helps instead of being here and having to be out there in the cold or heat or whatever we may have
going
on.
Your kids are in the car,
your kids are screaming
around.
And we are going to ask you to do that. So you'll have to sort them by sizes or you won't be able to drop off your clothing. So it just saves some time to do that at home. Rubber band it. Some people do put a bag over it. Any way you want to. Sort it by sizes. And remember, if it's 3 to 6 months, it goes with the 3 months. You don't have to separate 3 months or 3 to 6. They go the same. If it is 9 to 12, 9 months. If it's 12 to 24, 12 months. So
really
go with the smaller size.
Your stuff should already be together because you have entered it together.
Right.
So all of your stuff should be right there together. So just pick it up and bring it here all together.
So you'll come for your drop-off appointment. There will be people here to help, to welcome you and to greet you and everything. We make it as seamless as possible, but that will help if you go ahead and have it sorted by sizes.
Because the sale is growing. So that means there's more consigners that are coming through.
So yes, so sizing and order is very important. A tip, which I think we mentioned on the other videos. So this is the intro video for consigners. Make sure you see the other, we split them up into short videos to help you with clothing, shoes, pricing. Everything you need, pricing. Make sure, please watch the other videos. They're gonna help you tremendously with the actual tagging process. But when you are entering your items, go ahead and sort them by sizes. And that way, as you're entering, you can keep it on whatever size you're on. So if you have 20 pieces of 3 months, you keep that the same, and boom, 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 you're finished with 3 months.
So basically, when you enter, you have drop boxes. So you're going to go down to 6-month baby, and go ahead and enter in all of your 6-month baby, because you don't have to change that drop box until you start your 9-month baby. So it's easier to just go ahead and sort it, enter all the same size. And that doesn't mean that you can't go back later and if you forgot a 6-month outfit, enter it back in. And you can also go back later and print unprinted tags. So, but those drop boxes are not going to change unless you go in and physically change them each time.
Right.
So,
and make sure there's no longer, for the category, you can't choose extra small, small, medium, large. You need to put a number size. When our inspectors inspect, they don't have time to check to make sure the sizes are right. So when our amazing helpers put stuff out, if it says 0 or see description, I'm not gonna, we don't have time. So make sure that you put the size up in the corner. Don't put see description extra small. You need to estimate. You know your child. You know when they wore it. So like this says extra small, but then it says 4 or 5. Right. So you would put a 4 there because you go with a smaller number, smaller size, and you go with the number. The only exception to sizes is maternity. And we know that, but what you would do for maternity is you would say, see description, and you'd come here and put size medium, black maternity dress, okay? But we did have to take that off of here because it was getting really confusing and the stuff wasn't selling because the small might be with a 10
and basically if you have an extra small something in your closet, then and your son or whoever is in 6s or 4s, then you know that's going to be the size.
So guess the best you can. Do not put see description extra small, put a number there, and it'll get out in the rack and it'll sell better when it's in the right place.
Right.
So at drop off, you'll come in, we will greet you, the inspectors will help you. If there are any stains, you'll see on our other video about stains. If there are any, you know, don't tag those. Go ahead and save your time on that. The inspectors will work with you and help you in everything. And then the other videos will show you everything else you need for tagging and all that.
And don't be offended, because I'm the one that's going to be returning your stained items. Don't be offended if I do return them, because you know, I see things here that you're not able to see at home under your lights at home. We have commercial lighting, and that reveals a lot of stains that you may not have seen at home. Every consigner, I assure you, every consigner has something returned. So if you're a new consigner, you come in and I give you some clothes back, or one of the other inspectors give you something back, don't say, oh, well, they don't want my clothes. Just, you know, we want to sell here something that you want to buy.
And you have to remember, there are a lot of consignment sales, you know, 100 miles and around. So we want to be a Happy Moms quality. So yeah, same thing we've heard, like, well, can we not use, like, they'll use that as a play shirt. True, but where do we draw the line? If we allow this stain on this shirt, well, you know, we can't allow Mary's staying on that.
What
So,
do you want to take back home?
Right.
It's
So
not
we
about
want
what
to
you're
be-
sending, it's about what you want to take back home.
right, we want to be known as quality here. So our inspectors, and think about it this way, like, we are not trying to pick on anyone, because if it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell for anyone, but we want quality, and no one's singling anybody out. We'd never do that. We want to be quality and your stuff sell.
And one thing, if we do return your item to you, we have a really good option that you can donate.
Oh, yes.
And you know more about where the clothes are donated
Right.
to children that are needy. So, you know, that's a good option too.
Yes, definitely. And if you're dropping off, especially if you're a new consignor, any questions, feel free. The inspectors are wonderful by answering questions, helping you. I mean, I always look over there, and I even see half the time the inspectors out there with baby wipes. Like, we want your stuff to sell. We want you to make the most money, but we also want to be known as a sale with great quality. When we're shopping, I don't want to have to shop for like stains or no stains.
Right.
I want to know, like, I'm looking at what does the item look like and the price. And I know that they've done the best to check for quality. Now, when we have 50,000 clothing items, sure, we're going to miss some, but we're trying to be even across the board, and we want quality.
Right.
So at drop off, they'll help you with that, and that's pretty much it. Oh,
Yep.
and when you drop off, you also get your early shopping passes.
Yes.
So, and just to keep in mind that you do get to bring a guest with you for that. So your early shopping passes, when you bring your phone in.
Yes,
That's
with
new. You'll not get a paper pass anymore. You take a picture,
Which
super
is
easy.
what I was about to say. It's super easy, because before you'd have to pass paper passes along to your friends and family that you were going to invite. Now you
Right.
can just text them.
Yes.
So, but you will need to see us to check out.
Right. You will have to be, your items will have to be inspected completely before you
Yes.
can get your shopping pass. And that just kind of helps us know, like, who dropped off, how many items you had, and that you're ready to go. So I think that's it for consignor info. Make sure, please watch the other videos on how to prep your items to make the most money you can. And
We'll see you soon.
Yes.